Welcome to another week of the Fifth Down. It was a showdown in Posen on Thursday night. The Vikings welcomed in one of their rivals, the Hillman Tigers, aiming for a 3-0 record. Starting in the first quarter and first drive for Posen, Jack Rommel gets the snap and finds a wide open Logan Tim. Perfect execution on this play, and Tim takes this one into the end zone for a touchdown. Posen goes for the extra 2. Ethan Rommel gets the handoff and pushes through the Hillman traffic to gain 2 more. The Vikings lead 8-0. It's Hillman's turn now. Evan Crane hands off to Ethan DeVille, but watch the stop by John Anest here. A nice move by Anest as he puts a stop to the Tigers offense. Anest didn't stop there. A few plays later, Crane gets the snap and decides to run the ball himself. But here comes Johnny, and that's the end of Hillman's drive. Posen's drive, Rommel gets the snap and decides to head towards the end zone on this one. Watch as Rommel drives past the Hillman defense, barreling in for the score. And now Posen is ready to tack on the extra 2. Rommel hands off to Ethan Rommel, and watch the stiff arm by number 7 here. Mark that as another Posen touchdown, making it 16-0. Hillman's drive, Crane hands off to Easton Hunt, and he charges for a first down. Here come the markers, and the refs agree it's a Tigers first down. But here come the Vikings. Rommel with a nice toss to Eli Chosnacki, and watch him run the field for a big gain on the play. That'll put Posen in scoring position. Rommel hands off to Ethan Rommel, and he takes this one all the way to the house. The Vikings went on to defeat their rivals. Posen grabs the 46-0 win over Hillman. The Alpena Wildcats welcomed in Sanford Meridian. It was a special night at Park Family Field as the game was dedicated to honoring those who served or are currently serving our country. Starting in the first, the Mustangs' first drive, and they're in the red zone. Jace Burns gets the snap and decides to bring this one in himself. Alpena's defense held strong, but Burns falls into the end zone for a touchdown. The Mustangs grab the early 6-0 lead. Now it's the Wildcats' turn. Caleb Donikowski hands this one off to Eli Chisholm, and watch as he charges downfield for a big gain on the play. Here come the Mustangs, and Burns with the snap, and look at the pressure applied by the Alpena defense. Burns doesn't have anywhere to go, and he's brought down by McKay Machin on that one. A little over 3 minutes to go in the second. Off the Hunter Cahoon interception, Donikowski finds a wide open Cahoon, and he reaches the end zone for a Wildcat touchdown. A big second quarter for Cahoon, and Alpena grabs the 7-6 lead as the clock dwindles down. But the Mustangs weren't done just yet. Burns responds by finding Blake Mager all alone. Mager cuts through the defense and takes this one all the way for a Meridian touchdown. The Mustangs are going for the extra points, but here's that Alpena defense, and the extra 2 are no good. The score remains 12-7. About a minute left until halftime. The Wildcats trying to beat the clock here. Donikowski going for the Hail Mary, and it lands in the arms of Carter Stark. A perfect throw, and he brings this one all the way to the house for an Alpena touchdown right before halftime. This one went on to overtime. The Wildcats went on to suffer a close 26-20 loss to the Mustangs. Switching over to a North Star League battle, the Mayo Thunderbolts visited the Atlanta Huskies. Starting this one in the first, Mayo's drive, and Max Raymond avoids the Atlanta pressure here. Watch as he pushes past the defense for a gain on the play. Here's Raymond again. He gets the snap, and watch his perfect throw to a wide open Jamison Cooper. He brings this one into the end zone for a Thunderbolt touchdown. Mayo leads 8-0. And now it's the Huskies' turn, and they look to respond. Jace Cheedy gets the snap. Look how Landon Galea makes himself available for the pass here. Galea with some nice footwork until he's brought down. That puts Atlanta into good scoring position. Cheedy with the snap, and he decides to run this one in himself. Cheedy puts on the Jets, and he's all alone as he tacks on a touchdown for the Huskies. And now it's Mayo's possession, and Raymond absolutely launches this one to a wide open Carter Long, and that'll put the Thunderbolts near the end zone. On to the next play for Mayo. Raymond with his toss, but watches Brett Colham is right there for the interception. That'll put an end to Mayo's scoring opportunity. Atlanta didn't let up here. Cheedy with a perfect pass to a wide open Galea, and he brings this one all the way to the house. The Huskies took down the Thunderbolts by a final score of 48-24. There was another NSL battle happening in Whittemore Prescott. The Cardinals welcomed in Charlton Heston in their matchup. Starting in the first, Sam Viner gets the handoff, and just when you think he's going to run into some traffic, Viner breaks free and just doesn't let up. He takes this one all the way to the house for a Cardinals touchdown. Whittemore went for the extra 2 here, and that one ends up being good. The Cardinals went on to take down Charlton Heston by a final score of 44-38. In other NSL contests, the Rogers City Hurons took a trip to Augrey Sims Sims to face the Wolverines. All-Gray Sims had the dominating 50-0 lead in this game. Charles Allen gets the snap and he finds Austin Fenstermaker for a gain on the play. Next play, Allen has a deep launch to Isaac Paul to keep moving down the field. The All-Gray Sims Wolverines ended up dominating this one. They earned the 64-14 victory over the Hurons.